Yo, what's up everyone, Starry Ray here, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another weekly NFL predictions video. Week 9 was kind of crazy. We had a lot of trades at the trade deadline. Some people started, some people didn't. New phases, new places type of beat. And week 9 there was a lot of good games. There's some pretty good games out there, like the Dolphins versus the Bears. That was a shootout, man. That was a shootout game. I was very happy with that game. Watching that game was a lot of fun. But there was also some crazy upsets, or maybe not upsets, but just some wins that I didn't really expect, like the Jets beating the Bills. Another game that I didn't expect as well, and I should probably be expecting these going forward, but the Packers lost again. And a really bad loss to the Lions. So yeah, like I said, week 9 was kind of crazy. Trades, crazy games, fun games, like random L's. Yeah, week 9 was a lot of fun. But now we are on to week 10. Before we get into week 10 predictions, make sure you like and subscribe so you do not miss out on these weekly predictions as well as the weekly Steelers recaps. Alright, we could just jump right into it. The first game this week is the Falcons versus the Panthers, Thursday Night Football. The Panthers are coming off an awful L against the Bengals. They really got manhandled and it looked really bad. They had to put PJ Walker looked really bad, and they had to put Baker Mayfield in. Baker Mayfield, man, that's kind of crazy. I thought Sam Darnold would go in before Baker Mayfield, but Baker Mayfield is back. But Baker Mayfield was just back for that day. I misspoke. Baker Mayfield was back just for that game. PJ Walker will be playing this Thursday night game. And the Falcons are coming off a heartbreaking loss against the Chargers. The Falcons had so many opportunities to win that game, but Marcus Mariota overthrew balls left and right, man. He was just overthrowing his receivers. It was kind of just surprising, I guess. The Falcons were looking pretty good so far, and they did not look good against the Chargers. However, for this game, I'm going to be picking the Falcons, even though I'm expecting kind of a bounce back game. I think they were there. They were in that Chargers game. Like, the Chargers game was pretty close. It was 20-17. It was a close game, and I'm expecting the Falcons to have a bounce back game. I'm still not that high on the Panthers. I was a little high on them when they were rolling with PJ Walker and everything, but it's looking like it's starting to sizzle down like I expected. So yeah, I'm going to be picking the Falcons on this one. They've been playing more consistently, and I'm going to be picking the Falcons. Now we move on to our Sunday games, and as you can see, the first game is at 6:30 PST, and that is because it is in Germany. It is the Seattle Seahawks versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This one should be a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, this one should be a lot of fun. Seattle, man, just a crazy story of Seattle. Just they're so inspirational, man. They shouldn't be having the record that they're having. They shouldn't be winning these games that they're winning, but man, they had a really great win against the Cardinals. Like, I know I'm not high on the Cardinals, but that's still a great win for their team because you always gotta count Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, and you just gotta count them because they're you never know, they could splash at any moment. But Seattle was they were cooking, man. They're really cooking, and the momentum that they have and the confidence that they're playing with is just kind of unstoppable. It's probably stoppable at some point. I'll probably simmer down, but as of right now, against Tampa Bay, I don't think Tampa Bay is going to really stop them. Tampa Bay didn't have a good game against the Ravens. It came down to an overtime win with Tom Brady. I misspoke. I was thinking about the other red team, the Chiefs. That game went into overtime, not the Tampa Bay game. But regardless, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are still a team that I'm not very confident on, and I think if they really meet a confident team like the Seattle Seahawks, I think the Seattle Seahawks might win this game. It may be close, but I think I'm going to be picking the Seattle Seahawks to win this game in Germany, by the way. After that is another fun game, the Vikings versus the Bills. The Bills are coming off a really heartbreaking loss, I want to say. It was kind of a disappointing loss. I think a team that they probably expected to beat, the Jets, but the Jets really showed their defense is legit. Their defense is solid. I'm also worried about the Bills because on the last drive, Josh Allen did suffer an elbow injury, so coming into this game against the Vikings, he is dealing with an elbow injury. Now, it's not something that's going to keep him out, but you never know. It may linger on. It may get worse. You never know. That's something to take into consideration for this game. And the Vikings are coming off a decent win. I'll say a decent win against the Commanders. I really expected them to steamroll the Commanders and just command the Commanders, And it wasn't like that until the fourth quarter, until the Commanders started to fall apart. Kirk Cousins and Jettas were not in sync. Some drops by Jettas and some overthrows by Kirk Cousins. And Hawkinson was kind of not that important as I thought he was going to be. I really thought he was going to make a difference, but so in that Commanders game, he didn't. Now, later on, when he gets more reps with the team, maybe he'll be a lot more better, but in that game, he wasn't really a factor. So yeah, this game is kind of hard to pick. I want to go Buffalo, but also because of the Josh Allen injury, I'm not sure what to really expect from Josh Allen. It's so early in the week right now as I'm recording, so yeah, it's really up in the air about how severe his injury is. But even so, I'm going to be picking the Bills to win this game. I'm just going to hope, and I'm going to be banking on the idea and the theory that it's not that bad of an injury for Josh Allen. The Vikings have been so inconsistent. Like I said, they didn't really win the Commanders game until the fourth quarter. They played 3 sloppy quarters, and the Bills have been pretty consistent with their offense, so I'm going to be picking the Bills. Hopefully Josh Allen is playing, and well, I'm sure he's going to play, but hopefully the injury isn't limiting him. After that, we move on to the Lions versus the Bears. Let's talk about the Lions real quick, because the Lions had a good win, a great win for them, actually, a great win for them. Their defense stopped Aaron Rodgers completely, man. They made Aaron Rodgers look washed, like completely washed, and just, yeah, it was very, very bad for the Packers that day. And the Lions had offense is kind of decent. I won't lie, it's kind of decent. Now, it's not top tier or anything, it's more of the bottom, but it's okay. I like their offense. But yeah, what a great win for the Lions, stopping Aaron Rodgers completely and making him look foolish. I think he had like 3 interceptions on the day. That was kind of crazy. And now let's talk about the Bears. The Bears are also coming off a really sad loss. I won't lie, it's a very sad loss. A loss that, as a Steelers fans, I need them to keep on losing games for we get a better second round draft pick. But man, they were in that game. The Bears were in that game. Justin Fields solidified his franchise starter spot. He's the franchise QB going forward. They got him. He showed this game everything that they're wondering. He really commanded that team. They were in a shootout with the Dolphins, and Justin Fields is like a dynamic quarterback where he can run and he can also pass. Like he's bold. Like he's kind of like a lesser Lamar Jackson. But yeah, the Bears are such a story, man. They started off awful. They looked awful. They looked like they're going to be one of the worst teams, and now they're looking like a promising team. Like I said, going into the future, I'm excited to see how they're going to turn around this season. It kind of sucks because, like I said, the Steelers need them to lose, but I feel like they're going to start winning games soon, and they're going to probably win this game against the Lions. If their offense stays the same, they should win this game against the Lions like easily. After that is the Jaguars versus the Chiefs. Now, I don't think I really need to say much about this game. I've been picking the Chiefs consistently the past weeks, and it's gonna stay the same. I'm picking the Chiefs to win this game, but the Jaguars had a really good win, a comeback win against the Raiders. Yeah, man, the Raiders are just awful, but the Jaguars, give credit to the Jaguars. They had a really comeback win. Like, the Raiders were looking good, and they came back and won that game. Like, shocked the Raiders and shocked me. So yeah, give credit to the Jaguars, but I mean, the Chiefs are not the Raiders. The Chiefs, if they get a win, if they get the lead, they're winning the game hands down. So give me the Chiefs. I think that they're still going to be really good. They had a good game against the Titans. It went to overtime. The Titans are a lot better than I thought they were. And yeah, but give me the Chiefs. After that is the Browns versus the Dolphins. No, I don't think I really got to say much about this game. Give me the Dolphins. The Dolphins looked amazing in their win. Now, Tua did look kind of sketchy in the fourth quarter. There was some like underthrown balls for sure that they could have got first downs with. I'm assuming they'll probably get better. I saw Tua's little post-game interview on the field, and he didn't look happy with the win. He thought that they should have won more convincingly. Like, it came down to the end, so against the Browns are not really up there. Against the Browns, give me the Dolphins, man. Give me the Dolphins. Tua is looking good, man. Tyreek Hill is looking like the number 1 receiver, and Tua and Waddle are just they're unstoppable, man. It's really unstoppable. Dolphins are looking like a really solid team. After that is the Texans versus the Giants. The Texans are coming off a almost upset win against the Eagles on Thursday Night Football last week, and the Giants are coming off a bye week. This game is kind of hard to pick. I think the Giants may have the upper edge because they're coming off the bye week. They've had time to prepare for this game, and the Texans, they looked really good against the Eagles, but I'm not sure how much to really expect from that. That was kind of like a trap game. I feel like they're just playing above their standards. So for this game, I'm going to be picking the Giants. They've been more consistent. Their offense looks really good. Daniel Jones looks good. They have a bye week to get prepared for this game. Saquon Barkley, give me the Giants. I'm feeling the Giants in this game. After that is the Saints versus the Steelers. The Saints are coming off a loss to the Ravens on Monday Night Football. And in that game, they just looked like the Saints. You know, they look decent. Like I didn't expect them to win that game, and they only put up 13 points. It was kind of, you know, the Ravens are a really good team. The Ravens are a really good team, and the Steelers are not a really good team. Let's be honest. The Steelers are not a really good team. They're stumbling. But the Steelers are coming off the bye week, as you know. The Steelers are coming off a bye week, so I don't know, man. To be honest, this is the one team where I wouldn't say the bye gets them super prepared for the game. I feel like they're more working on in-house stuff, working on the team rather than preparing a game plan for the Saints. And yeah, man, this game is kind of hard to pick. Both teams are not good. I would say both teams are not that good. But I'm gonna be picking the Steelers. Even though I said the bye week may not help them, maybe working on themselves will help them, you know. And maybe they could get the offensive line really good so we could get the run game going. Hopefully that's something that we can work on. Hopefully that's something they worked on this bye week. So yeah, give me the Steelers. Not a convincing win. I'll say maybe like a 3-point win, 10-point win. I think it may be a very close game. But yeah, give me the Steelers. After that is the Broncos versus the Titans. Now the Titans are coming off a very weird week, I would say, against the Chiefs. They had an overtime game. They lost the game 17-20. But I'm not sure what to really expect from the Titans. I mean, Malik Willis did not pass the ball. He had 5 completions and he only attempted 16 passes. You know, Derrick Henry ran the ball 17 times. You know, like their offense was not offensively, you know, it was not a passing offense. And it was kind of, I don't know if I can really expect that against the Broncos. Now, I'm not sure if Ryan Tannehill is coming back. And when I look at Tannehill news, there's no reports that he's going to be come back for this game against the Broncos. So I'm going to have to expect, as of right now, as of recording, I got to expect that Malik Willis is going to play again. And if they continue to have, you know, just their receivers not being able to get separation, it's going to be bad for Malik Willis, especially when the Broncos have such a great defense. You know, they have a really great defense. And yeah, I think I got to go with the Broncos winning this one. You know, it's kind of hard to go with the Broncos because they've been so poor offensively, but with the bye week, I feel like this team will actually, this will actually help their bye week. Like, I think this is going to help their offense and hopefully help Russell Wilson get connected with his receivers and everything, and hopefully they can actually establish a run game, like get a number one man, because they've been just bouncing running backs all over the place. It's so confusing who's going to play and who's not going to play. It just, yeah, Nathaniel Hackett hasn't been good so far, and hopefully this bye week he could actually come up with something, because yeah, like I said, they haven't been good. Hopefully they come up with a game plan for the Titans. If they see that the Titans are struggling, the receivers are struggling to get open, they could probably plan around that and just, you know, make them run the ball, and then you have King Henry, you know, try to win the game against them. But because I don't know if Tannehill's gonna play and Malik Willis did not look good against the Chiefs, give me the Broncos to win this game. I just feel like the bye week is gonna help them. After that is the Colts versus the Raiders, and I laugh because the Raiders should win this game, man. The Raiders should win this game, and I'm just not sure they're gonna beat the Colts. I'm really not sure, man. I feel like they're just gonna crumble in the fourth quarter. I really feel like they're gonna crumble in the fourth quarter, and they should beat the Colts. Like, they should beat them. But it's like, oh man, the Colts didn't even look good last week. The Colts did not look good. Against the Patriots, the Colts only put up 3 points. And the Colts just fired their coach, Frank Reich. I don't know, man. I like, everything tells me that the Raiders should win this game, and I'm still not confident, you know? But I'm going to pick them one more time. I got to pick the Raiders. Like, even though they've been losing games and they should be winning a lot more, I got to pick the Raiders winning this one, man. I don't know. The Colts, they just have so much like drama going on right now. Give me the Raiders, but it's not a convincing pick. The next game is the Cowboys versus the Packers. Now this one's gonna be fun to watch because Aaron Rodgers and the Packers have been really good against the Cowboys. I think they've won most of their matchups. However, the Cowboys are a really good team. They have a great defense, and if the Lions defense was able to stop the Packers, I have no questions about the Cowboys defense and them being able to stop the Packers as well. Give me the Cowboys win this game. Man, their defense is gonna make Aaron Rodgers retire on the spot. Like I think this one should be one-sided completely. The Packers have not looked good. They're dealing with injuries after injuries. Like during that Lions game, everybody got hurt. Like I feel like everybody on their offensive line and just receivers as well. Romeo Dobbs is out. Like, man, yeah, the Packers are going through it. The Packers are really going through it. Give me the Cowboys. After that is the Cardinals versus the Rams. This game is so hard to pick because both teams suck. Both teams really suck in my opinion. I'm not a fan of the Cardinals, as I always say it, and the Rams have just looked so awful, man. The Rams have looked so awful. I really thought Sean McVay was going to get it together after their bye week, and he just did not. They're still looking stuck. That's why it's so hard to pick for this game. I think I'm just going to go with the Cardinals. They have a little bit more momentum against the Rams. The Rams are like just spiraling down, and the Cardinals are too, but I think the Cardinals are just not as far down as the Rams right now. So give me the Cardinals. Sunday Night Football is next, and that is the Chargers versus the 49ers. This game is going to be a lot of fun. I think this game is going to be a lot of fun just because it's two West Coast teams. I'm not going to lie, I'm biased. They're two West Coast teams. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The Chargers have looked okay. They've been, oh man, they had that win against the Falcons, but it wasn't a very convincing win. They just had a lot of things go their way towards the end. You know, I think that's just, we're being honest, you know. Justin Herbert really has no one to throw to. Hopefully Keenan Allen plays, man. What is wrong with Keenan Allen? And the 49ers are coming off a bye week, so I think that's really going to help their offense because their defense is good. We know they have one of the best defense in the league. You know, I think the Cowboys probably have the best, but the 49ers have a really, really good defense. I think this should help Jimmy Garoppolo and maybe CMC and just other receivers as well. Just connect and just, I think this bye week is going to help them. You know, I've always happy with the bye week. I always kind of favor the team coming off a bye, and I'm going to be, you know, doing that again. Give me the 49ers to win this game. I think they're really going to pressure Justin Herbert, and his receivers are probably not going to get open a lot. And yeah, just give me the 49ers. Now we move on to Monday Night Football, the Washington Commanders versus the Philadelphia Eagles. This game, I don't think I need to say anything. It's a no-brainer. Who's going to win this game? Give me the Eagles. It's kind of surprising that they just played a primetime game Thursday, week 9. They played Thursday Night Football. Now they're playing Monday Night Football. They had a long time to prepare for this game, and I just believe in their offense and their defense, and I just like their team. Give me the Eagles. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe so you do not miss out on any more videos. Don't forget to comment and tell me what game you are looking forward to the most this week. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.